The crowd got rather hostile. If I have to fight this guy, I'm going to fight him blind.
Remember the night Captain Jordan pepper sprayed that dude at the American Legion?
The guy didn't step back, so he pepper sprays the guy. So then Captain Jordan gave him a forward front kick.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Please, it is not me!
That's my husband!
All right, relax. Uncalled for.
Okay.
Welcome back.
As an officer of the law, that was disrespectful.
Okay.
To the LackLuster channel. Today we have an update on a case I recently published that gives us a look inside the Internal Affairs Division at a smaller sized department.
If you do answer neither your statements nor any information or evidence that is gained by reason of such statements can be used against you any subsequent criminal proceeding, except for perjury and obstruction of justice charges. Hi, boss. Remember the night Captain Jordan pepper sprayed that dude at the American Legion?
Step back. Put your hand on your back. Let it dissipate.
Put your hand on your back.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Yes,
From start to finish, tell me exactly what happened.
Officer Guillory was dispatched to a disturbance at the American Legion. The highlights were that there was a large male. He was overweight, wearing a purple hoodie, I believe.
Mama, I love you.
I love you too. But we gotta go outside.
Mama, I love you. Mama, what a mess.
That was out of control, hitting people, and he was possibly on 46 or drunk.
It should be noted that Captain Jordan claims that he was told that their suspect was possibly on drugs or alcohol.
Possibly on 46 or drunk.
However, nothing of the sort was mentioned over the radio.
1403 West Napoleon, 1403 West Napoleon, American Legion, for a male subject that is being aggressive and hitting people. Heavyset male, purple sweatshirt on the south wall.
We also found that the dispatch report says that the information was unknown. However, the final Internal Affairs report also falsely claims that the subject was possibly on drugs or alcohol, just as Captain Jordan falsely asserted in this interview. It's a simple mistake, but it certainly makes it appear as though the investigator that wrote this report was heavily biased in favor of a superior officer in the same department. Ronnie Guillory, the other officer on scene, somehow had the same misconception.
So before we go any further, if you cannot remember, don't make something up.
Okay. From what I can remember, I was dispatched to the American Legion for a male, I believe they say the gray or purple clothing. He was hitting people and possibly on drugs or alcohol.
So that's all the information we had. I got there before Officer Guillory. I walked in, and first thing I did is I scanned the room. This guy is supposedly out of control hitting people. So I'm expecting to see somebody that's up walking around, not somebody that's sitting. And there's some elderly ladies right in the center of the room. There was 3 or 4 of them, and they all turned around and pointed just like that. And directly where they pointed, there was a gentleman that was walking in between the tables. I saw that he had a big pot belly. He would certainly be described as overweight. That's not a dig on him. I'm the same way. But he did not have a purple shirt on, but I balanced that with the information I have with a purple hoodie, rather. Somebody described as on 46. It's super common for them to start getting agitated, worked up. They start getting hot, and they shed a layer of clothing. The shirt that he had on, I believe, was just a T-shirt. So I said that's clearly, in my mind, that's going to be him.
Oh, you're going to need more than 8 months.
How's it going, buddy? Would you mind stepping out and talking to me?
Yes, sir. So I asked him, I said, sir, could you step outside and talk to me? I received a complaint on you. And he acknowledged they heard me, said okay, and he walked directly. He finished the line in between the tables and then started walking out the door. From the video, it appears the man did not hear Captain Jordan say that he received a call about him, and seems only to respond to the officer's desire to speak with him outside.
Got a call on you. Well, I'll talk to you outside.
All right. And I fell in behind him, and I'm like, well, he's being pretty cooperative, so I make a note of that. Well, when he gets to the door, he walks out of the door. This camera shows the whole room, right?
That one shows
Okay.
this one, and this one shows this
Just
one.
for the sake of explaining, he walks out the door, but he's kind of like this. And there's about 4 feet distance between right here, and I'm standing right there. It's about 4 feet.
By the time I arrived, Captain Jordan was walking out with this guy. At that time, I assumed he was the suspect.
Johnny was not the suspect and was not wearing a purple sweatshirt. When he stepped outside, he politely held the door open for Captain Jordan.
Okay.
And he was telling the guy to get back, give him some room.
Give me some space. I was told you're hitting people.
Actually, I skipped over a state of mind part. When I walked in to make contact with him, a couple of different people said, "Are you the only officer they sent? You're going to need backup. I don't know why they just sent you." I heard several statements to that effect.
Oh, you're going to need more than one.
So I'm thinking, oh God, whatever this guy's hopped up on, I can't give him, a one-hit punch knockout power that this gentleman obviously possesses. I can't give him too much slack. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Well, he walks out the door just like I showed you, and he turns around. I'm sure in his mind, now that we know that he's not the guy I was looking for, he wanted to give me information. I think he had time to process. This officer thinks that I'm the one that did it, so he's going to stop and say, "I'm not the guy you're looking for."
No,
Give me
it
some
ain't
space.
me.
Give me some space.
It is not me.
Right at that time, Ronnie showed up, and I could see him walking. And just like I always do, as a captain who jumped a call for one of my officers, my first thing to do is touch base with Ronnie, say, "Ronnie, this gentleman was pointed out to me. I haven't had a chance to get his side of the story yet. I asked him to step outside, and that's as far as I've got." And so I kind of let Ronnie take control of his call. That's what I wanted to do. But in order to get past the doorway, I needed him to step back. And so I said, "Sir, can you step back?" And that's when he started, digging in that heel. "I'm not the guy that you're looking for. I'm not the guy."
It is not me.
Give me
I'm
some
the
space.
post commander here.
And even if I could take him at his word, I still can't walk past somebody in the age of COVID and in the age of giving them access to my entire rig belt. That's a no-no in law enforcement.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
So I'm giving him a completely reasonable and lawful command to step back. I needed to get through the door. And but in his mind, it was just like, this officer has the wrong guy, and I'm going to, for whatever reason, he didn't step back. I'm not going to get into his mind too much, but he didn't step back. And so Ronnie sees me trying to get him to step back, and Ronnie comes up and grabs his arm, and I could see the guy kind of get extremely uncomfortable with Ronnie grabbing his arm, and in my mind I'm processing what these people said to me. "You're going to need more than one officer."
So I grabbed the guy in the escort position. I'm like, "Hey man, just come talk to me." And he stiffens up and he starts to pull away, and at that time Captain Jordan told me, he said, "Hey Ronnie, just step back, just step back."
Okay, sir. Hey, sir, please come over here and come talk to us, please. Sir?
You better relax.
Sir, you bet.
Ronnie, get back.
No,
Ronnie, get back.
Do not do that. You
Step
have
back.
the wrong
Step
person.
back.
If we have to fight this guy, I want him to be blind, one. So I elected to use pepper spray in the course of my ask, tell, make with the command to get back. And of course, you spray somebody, the first thing they do is they do all this.
Okay, sir. Hey, sir, please come over here and come talk to us, please. Sir?
You better relax.
Sir, you bet.
Ronnie, get back.
No,
Ronnie, get back.
Do not do that. You
Step
have
back.
the wrong
Step
person.
back.
The guy didn't step back, so he pepper sprays the guy.
Step back. Step back. Let it dissipate.
And then arm bars are out the window because you can't grab their arm and contaminate yourself.
We both started yelling at the dude to get on the ground, put his hands behind his back. He's just standing there not complying. We yell at him again. I think I yelled either twice for him to get on the ground and put his hands behind his back. He doesn't do it.
So a method that I've used in the past that I've had great success with is if you kick them in the green area on the Monadnock chart with hand-to-hand combat. If you kick them, oftentimes they'll double over and you can guide them to the ground with their kind of their back area, and with causing no injury other than the uncomfortable aspect of being pepper sprayed, you can get them to the ground and handcuff them.
So then Captain Jordan gave him a forward front kick to his lower abdomen. He started to stumble back, so then we grabbed him.
Step back.
Put your hand on your
Let
back.
it dissipate.
Put your hand on your back.
Get on
Put
the
your hand
ground.
on your back.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Please, it is not me!
Well, of course, so that was the method that I used to take control of the guy, still under the impression that he was the subject that we got the call on. And get him to the ground, and that's when people started approaching me from behind saying, that is not the guy we called about, and I'm handcuffing him as I'm getting this information, and I'm acknowledging, okay, we'll get to that.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Please, it is not me!
Hands on your back.
Wait, stop, please. I'm not wait.
Put your
That's
hands
my
on.
husband.
All right, relax. Back up. He's okay.
Hey, we're not.
He's okay.
Kidding me.
I don't know, some of the people inside the business, there was a bunch of them, started saying, hey, that isn't the guy, so I don't know where Captain Jordan went. I guess he went to find the actual guy.
We're not hurting.
My eyes are hurting.
We're not hurting him.
Yeah, you are.
The crowd got rather hostile.
Where's the guy that y'all called on?
The one I was talking to over there.
Okay, they pointed out this guy.
No, he's mentally challenged. It's not John. John was trying to come with me.
Okay, well,
Come on, roll on your side.
it's kind of.
Roll on your side, my baby.
As we're taking out of handcuffs, his wife comes outside. She starts hollering, that's my husband. Other people say that isn't the guy. She ends up having either supposedly a seizure and passing out, so we called a Acadian for her.
So I immediately walked up. I said, "Where's the guy that y'all actually called on?" And they point him out, and it was a guy that was pretty much behind where he was walking, and he was wearing a purple shirt. I never saw him when I scanned the room, just because your eyes are trying to take in as much as you can take in. He was like a heavily autistic kid that had hit his mom.
I'm going. Mama, I love you. I love you too. I'm going. Kicking. He kicking. He kicking. And this guy's mentally. He kicking. Challenged. He kicking.
Well, Mama had already calmed him down, and he took his medicine or whatever the case may be. So it turned into just a big cesspool of miscommunication.
So we asked him to leave, and then that was it.
Alright. So whenever you pulled up, did you know Captain Jordan was about to pepper spray somebody? Did he relate to y'all at all that he was about to pepper spray anybody?
No, I didn't think. I didn't know what his. So the only thing that I know, as far as I can tell, is that when I got there, I was under. Without 20/20 hindsight, I'm believing that this is a suspect. I'm believing that he got a suspect, which he thought it was a suspect too.
Yeah, I ended up pepper spraying and kicking the guy that was not the gentleman that was running around hitting people at the. But my contention is the commands that I gave him to step back were lawful and reasonable. It wasn't like I was asking him to get face down in the dirt, look away from me. All these kind of commands that Gestapo officers sometimes utilize. I just was asking him to step back, and for whatever reason he wouldn't do that. And so ask, tell, make. I'm not going to sit there and argue with him. One thing I do want it known, there are times where we can safely verify information that we have gotten. The ladies, in my perspective, pointed him out. Of course, I could have just said, "Hey, ladies, are y'all looking for this guy?" Where y'all point him out, but I couldn't turn around and talk to the ladies at the time. He was only 4 feet from me. Ronnie had just pulled up, and I haven't had a chance to communicate with him, so I'm not going to leave Ronnie and him out there without having a chance to say, "Ronnie, this might be our guy. Let me go verify this." So we were kind of in a bottleneck situation. I needed to communicate with Ronnie. I needed to get through the door, and he wouldn't step back. And so that was how it played out.
So whenever, let's go to the actual spraying incident.
Okay.
You didn't really get into too much detail about that. what point did the pepper spray come out?
When I go to calls, I routinely say, if this happens, what am I going to do? If this happens, what am I going to do? And pepper spray is one of those things where if you suspect you might utilize pepper spray, I've found it, like if you telegraph pepper spray, they're going to cover their eyes and it's just not effective. So what I do, and I have a big old ass, oftentimes if I say, there's a chance that I might pepper spray somebody, I sit like this. And when I was walking out the door with him, I said, if this goes bad, if I have to fight this guy, I'm going to fight him blind. Like I said, getting the information, are you the only officer they sent, or really? And so at the time I was talking to him at the door and I was telling him to get back, this was the method that I had going on. Pepper spray, I've had a lot of success in my career using pepper spray. I think it's an underutilized tool. Everybody goes to the taser. But in my mind, if we have to tangle with this guy, I would rather tangle with him while he's blind. He's apparently hopped up on stuff. All these old ladies are telling me that they're going to need more than me. So I'm thinking, Ronnie is still not here yet. What am I going to do if he turns around on me? And so
did he see the pepper spray at any point?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I did not ask him that question directly, but I don't think he did. I don't use it as a deterrent.
So I was reviewing the body cam footage, and at some point, right before you sprayed him, all I hear is, don't do that. And then you sprayed him.
Okay, sir. Hey, sir. Please come over here and come talk to us, please. Sir?
You better relax.
Sir,
you bet. Ronnie, get back.
No,
Ronnie, get back.
Do not do that. You
Step
have
back.
the wrong
Step
person.
back. Step back.
That's why I asked about the pepper spray.
I remember.
You took it out, or
I remember that too. I think that in his mind, he's thinking this officer is fixing to arrest me. I do not believe he saw my pepper spray. I do it stealthy. That's part of my tactics that I use. Could he have saw it? Sure, I guess.
You know what level pepper spray is on our use of force continuum?
It falls in between hands-on and baton.
It falls in with the soft open hand technique.
Yeah.
And then it goes to taser and stuff like that.
Correct, but when you take the whole call as it is, it's just like you can jump above. And with the information I was given, saying he didn't seem to be submitting to Ronnie's armbar. He didn't. Anyway.
Ronnie's armbar, or was it?
It was Ronnie. He grabbed his arm. I don't remember how.
Because you reported that Ronnie put him in the escort position, or attempted to. And that's when he pulled away.
Okay.
So.
I only watched my camera footage once, and of course I saw it in real time once. I just remember Ronnie grabbing his arm, and he was not like, you could see his. I was more or less monitoring his facial expression, and he was not having it.
All right. I think you explained everything. I had a list of questions, but.
The only thing I wish I would have put in my report, of course, Fortenberry wanted that done ASAP under the circumstances, so I didn't decompress probably enough, but I did not put that he wiped his hands like this, and to me, that's an important thing to notate, given that you pepper spray then kick. I couldn't grab his arms, because all of that is cross-contaminated.
You can always do a supplement to it, because if that's what happened, and you want it documented, there you go. And it's not too late to do a supplement. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I think I covered it. That's from my perspective. I'm sorry that it happened. I don't like the fact that I sprayed somebody that served in war, Yeah.
As the captain cleared the scene, his frustration wasn't about what had happened to Johnny. It was that Johnny wouldn't just smile and accept an apology, because admitting the truth that Johnny had been wrongfully accused, ignored, pepper sprayed, kicked, and cuffed would mean facing the fact that he was the one in the wrong.
I was not welcome to talk to him too much, so I did what I could.
I'm going to do a little incident report. Obviously, you're not going to be charged. I apologize.
I hope not. I got it on camera.
Your commander.
Sir, from my perspective,
went over and beyond, sir. I tried to explain to you that it wasn't me, and you didn't want to listen.
Normally,
you are being aggressive towards me.
Okay. Normally, people that say, do you know how many people that we deal with that say, I didn't do it, it wasn't me? That's what we hear all the time.
All you had to do was turn around and ask.
I was told by several people, you're going to need more than just you if you're dealing with him.
They were pointing at me because I'm the post commander.
Okay. It was a big misunderstanding.
All they had to do was ask.
But when I said, get back, and you refused to get back, I'm not going to play this game.
I ain't playing this fucking game.
Okay, but I'm doing a report to document
That was not
I am going to talk to him.
That's fine.
That is uncalled for what you did. That is
a mild eye irritant. Yeah, a mild eye irritant.
He wasn't aggressive.
I was not aggressive.
Right.
I was standing at the door.
Pepper spray isn't really tasing, and
you
it's
threw
not a
that
hit.
pepper spray up, and you sprayed my face, and then you kicked me in my damn stomach.
Oh no.
It's recording. We got a recording right there.
There's the camera right there.
Okay.
And we're going to
file your complaints, but
I am going to file a complaint on you.
Okay.
Uncalled for.
Okay.
As an officer of the law, that was disrespectful.
Okay.
I served in the service in the military.
I feel bad about that. I wish you would have stepped back when I asked you to.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
God, no, she's filming for Facebook.
Yeah, go ahead. Run off.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
A month and a half after the encounter, the Sulphur Police Department's Internal Affairs Division submitted their findings regarding the incident to the chief. The report closely echoes Captain Jordan's account, containing numerous subtle mischaracterizations, each seemingly insignificant on its own, but collectively serving to reinforce his version of events. Ironically, after investigating themselves and finding no wrongdoing, the City Council entered an executive session to vote on a settlement for Johnny and Teresa. The settlement amount is unknown. Just months after the taxpayers were forced to pay for his wrongdoings, he was awarded Employee of the Year. To date, this video, and the rumors that still float around town in Sulphur, Louisiana, are the only evidence preventing the department from completely sweeping the incident under the rug. Let me know what you think about this encounter in the comment section. And if you have a video you'd like me to review, you can submit it using my form below.